We got the beat, the Marian M-Beat goes.
Welcome to the M-Beat!
This week on the broadcast,
NHD!
Friday, March 3rd, 20 juniors attended the National History Day contest, which took place at Metro Community College South Campus. While they were there, students played trivia, interacted with other schools, and met with judges. Here's Ms. Goodman with more info.
NHD, as you may have heard, stands for National History Day. And it's a competition between students all across the United States and obviously in the Omaha metro area. And basically, students have to start researching something in history that relates to the annual theme. And this year's theme was Frontiers in History. And everyone either writes a paper and they have to use research from the databases. Shout out Mrs. Ravi for all the help. Eventually, we select students to move on to the Metro District contest. And that's where we are today.
My topic is the progressive era, so I focused on the social effects of that, and I went into details about like urbanization, the Industrial Revolution, and the workers' reform and the workers' union. My expectations going in, I was really nervous. I didn't know they were going to watch the documentary in front of me, so that was a little nerve-wracking. But afterwards I feel great. I think they liked it. I hope they liked it.
My experience with the judges was, at first I was in a different room and it got messed up, but I still told them about my paper and they asked me questions about why I chose that topic and what sources I used. But then I had to do it again with different judges and they asked me very different questions. They're more like, how did you learn about security throughout the United States, what impact it had in people emotionally, compared to the first interview when they were asking about how I got my sources through databases.
My expectations for presenting this project with my partner are that we're going to do very well because we studied and we learned a lot about Mary Jackson, so we know how to answer questions, and we have a lot of different aspects of her life that we can talk about.
Really good after I was interviewed by the judges. We did really good and we answered the questions very nicely and always had a really good and strong answer to whatever they asked us. And we were really prepared. We knew a lot of information from our sources and were ready to explain anything that they asked.
I just want to say that I'm really proud of each and every girl who competed, and everyone did an amazing job, and I'm just impressed with their work ethic and commitment. Proud to say that Marian swept both categories we competed in. Special shout out to Mia Butler, Marielle Virgilito, Grace Sparwasser, Sophia Torres Salvador, and Maddie Smith. Happy NHD!
St. Patrick's Day. Rules. There are 3 shakes. 1 is McDonald's and 2 are homemade. The teachers must figure out which shake is McDonald's. Shake number 1.
I can't concentrate on the taste.
This is gonna have to turn into a spoon. Straw's not working.
There it is. They could just be real cool.
Pretty good though. Yeah. This is good though. Whoever
It is
made
pretty
this,
good.
this is good. No way it's McDonald's.
I agree.
It tastes too real. Like, it's all with it.
Okay. I'll agree that it's not McDonald's.
I don't get McDonald's though. So, what do you mean? Alright, that's pretty good. I like that one.
Shake number 2.
Now this, maybe.
This has less taste.
I know.
Like it kind of does taste like
I think maybe the ice cubes is this one. Yeah, I think so. It's crunchy. So maybe I was wrong about the first one, but
I don't think this.
I think this is homemade. This is
Yeah, I think this.
made in a no offense, but this is made in a blender with the ice. I agree.
I bet
It's good though. Don't get me wrong.
The mint flavor is still different. It's less potent.
Okay, this one. That's not McDonald's. It's good though. It's good. It's not McDonald's.
Shake number 3.
One's very smooth.
Okay, this one. I think this one's McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah.
Right? It's very. Like it just seems like it's all blended very like this one is more heavy on it's thicker. This one was icy, but this one just seems to have like a very
Uniform.
yes.
This one, I think this one had the most flavor. The first one. This one had the least flavor.
You think the first one McDonald's though?
No, I think the last one's McDonald's.
Yeah, I think this one's McDonald's. It's good. The best one, honestly, was the first one. Which I'm gonna go back and eat the first one. I think the first one was the best.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Alright. Can you reveal to us, did we get it right? Let's go!
Marian Student Board organized a blood drive that took place on Saturday, March 18th. Students, staff, and parents showed up to do their part and give blood. Snacks were provided for those giving blood to ensure they remained alert throughout the process. Giving blood is an easy way to help others, though there are age restrictions. 16-year-olds require parental consent, while those 17 and above give their own consent. The process of giving blood takes about 15 minutes.
About superhero today because your one donation can help 3 people.
Consider donating blood today.
Marian Commute. One of the overarching themes throughout Marian's students and staff is the commute, or drive, to Marian. Every morning, students wake up early to compete for a spot in one of Marian's 4 parking lots, but preferably not soft lot. No matter the weather, we are all expected to be on time regardless of traffic. Students and staff alike arrive at Marian through various transportation options, like driving a parent's car, carpooling, taking a bus, and driving themselves. Here's a word from senior Bailey Gale on her commute to Marian.
I drive myself to school every morning.
My commute to Marian is 25 to 30 minutes. The best thing about driving myself to Marian is like the me time and alone time that I get every day. And the worst thing is that I have to wake up early. I normally wake up at 6 and then I usually leave by 6:30 or 6:40. I usually pass the time by just listening to music in the morning. My advice for sophomores driving to Marian is if you live far away, don't be afraid to take the interstate.
Marian's community and education are a driving force behind girls' attendance throughout the Omaha Metro. Here's a word from junior Martha Henna on her commute to Marian.
I normally get to school by taking the Metro bus. My experience on the bus has been pretty convenient and happy for the most part. And I find it very reliable. Usually I can plan out my entire week and there will be no surprises. And if there is, let's say, a winter storm and I'm wondering like if the bus will be there, they'll send out a notification in advance if there's any differences in routes or anything, so I usually can plan ahead if I need to find another way to get to school. I usually wake up around 6:45 to get ready, and then I'll leave my house at about 7:05 because it's a 5-minute walk to the bus stop, so that gives me plenty of time to get there, and if I forget something I can rush back.
How long is your Marian commute?
17 minutes.
25 minutes.
20 minutes.
12 minutes.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
10 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. 30 minutes to get to school.
I'm Lily.
I'm Jenna.
Keep an eye out for next week's Mbeat.
You're watching the Mbeat.